Now students, we will be able to answer some of the questions, right? As we have completed the chapter. So let's get started. Now very short answer type questions. Question number 1. See, state the type of motion exhibited by a bullet fired from a gun. What is the answer? If the bullet is fired from a gun, the bullet will go straight. That means the motion is what? Yes, rectilinear motion. The motion is rectilinear motion. Now second question is a girl sitting on a merry-go-round. What type of motion is she having? The girl is sitting on a merry-go-round. It is not talking about the whole merry-go-round. The question is about the girl. So the girl is having what motion? Circular motion. The answer is circular motion. Third question is, what type of motion do the vehicles on a straight road perform? Since the road is straight, so the vehicles will perform what type of motion? Yes, answer is rectilinear motion. Now the fourth question is, what type of motion is performed by the wheel of a bicycle? The wheel of a bicycle perform what type of motion? Yes, rotational motion. Now the fifth question is, what type of motion is represented by the march past of a soldier in parade? We have discussed it, right students? The answer is what? Rectilinear motion. Now, sixth number question is, a point is marked on the blade of a ceiling fan. The ceiling fan is then switched off. What type of motion is described by the point marked on the blade? It is talking about only the blade, yes? So, what type of motion is it? Circular motion. Seventh question is, what type of motion is exhibited by a swinging pendulum? Whenever we talk about pendulum, so what type of motion it is? It is periodic motion. Next question is, state one example where an object has two types of motion at the same time. There are many. So one type is what? Merry-go-round. Merry-go-round, it is exhibiting two types of motion. What are they? Circular motion and what? Rotational motion. Yes. Then next question is, what type of motion is exhibited by sprinter in a 100-meter race? A sprinter in a 100-meter race is what? Straight road. So rectilinear motion. State the type of motion possessed by the branch of a tree moving to and fro. To and fro means what? Forward, backward. So what type of motion are there? Yes, periodic motion. Then 11 question is, what type of motion is shown by a spinning top? Spinning top exhibits what type of motion? It has a fixed axis. Then what type of motion? Rotational motion. Yes. Then 12th question is, name the two types of motion exhibited by a ball rolling on the ground. A ball rolling on the ground means what? It is two types of motion it is exhibiting, rotational motion, and since the ball is going forward, that means what? Rectilinear motion. 13 number question. Name any two animals which were used for transport purpose in ancient times. Just now we have discussed it, students. What are they? Yes, they can be horses, camel, bullocks, etc. Horses and camel. Two types since it has asked. So, horses and camel. Then 14 number question is, name any two wheeled vehicles pulled by animals. It can be what? Horse cart, bullock carts, etc. Right? So, two will be horse cart, bullock carts. Name any two wheeled vehicles pulled by animals. Horse cart, bullock carts. Then 15th question is, name two body parts of a person which can be used as measuring length. Two body parts can be what? Handspan, footstep. Yes. Name. Now the 16th question is, arrange the following length in their increasing magnitude. Now in bracket they have said, keeping the smallest length first. Smallest length means what? They are millimeter, then what? Centimeter, then what? Meter, and the biggest one is the what? Kilometer. Yes. Then 17th question, what is mean by saying that the length of a table is 2 meter? That means what? 2 is what? 2 is magnitude and meter is what? Unit. Then 18 number question, name two devices which are commonly used for measuring length. Two devices are what? Meter scale and what? Measuring tape. What type of scale would you use to measure your chest? What type of scale will you use? Measuring tape? Yes. Now 20 number question. What type of measuring device would you use to measure the girth of a tree and a piece of cloth? Measuring device can be used. Measuring tape, yes. Girth of a tree is measuring tape, and piece of cloth, it can be measuring tape or a meter scale. Okay, so measuring tape is the appropriate one. Now 21 number question. State whether the following is true or false. Length of a curved line cannot be measured with a meter scale directly. Yes, it is true. It can be measured by what? Measuring tape, since it is a curved line. Now 22 number question. Name the unit of length which you would like to express the distance between two cities, Delhi and Mumbai. Since it is two cities, so it will be what? Kilometer. Yes, answer is kilometer. 23rd question. Name the unit of length which should be used to express the thickness of a coin. Thickness of a coin is very small, so what? Answer is what? Millimeter. Yes. 24. Name two things which can be used to measure the length of a curved line. So to measure the length of a curved line, our last topic, it was what? Thread and scale. Yes, thread and scale we use to measure the length of a curved line. 25th number question. What is the smallest length which can be measured accurately by using a meter scale? Smallest length is what? Millimeter. Now 26th number question is, while measuring the length of a knitting needle, the reading of the scale at one end is 3 centimeter, and at the other end it is what? 33.1 centimeter. What is the length of the needle? Our answer will be 30.1 centimeter. That means 33.1 centimeter minus 3 centimeter, it is what? 30.1 centimeter. Now 27 number question. Choose the smallest and biggest unit of length from the following. We know smallest unit is what? Millimeter, and biggest is what? Kilometer. Now 28. Name one unit of length which is bigger than a meter. You know what it is? Kilometer. Name two units of length which are smaller than a meter. What are they? Centimeter and millimeter. Yes. Now come to the fill in the blanks. 30A. The length of forearm from elbow to fingertips is called what? It is called cubit. Yes, it is called cubit. Now B. Every measurement consists of a number and a what? Unit. Yes. The change of position of an object with time is called what? Yes, it is called motion. Then D. A falling stone exhibits what? Motion. A falling stone exhibits rectilinear motion. And 1 meter is equals to how many millimeter? 1 meter equals to 1000 millimeter. This is all about our very short answer type questions.